respected teachers, and participants. A very good morning to one and all. I, Neha Rajan, feel privileged to welcome you all on behalf of Organizing Committee of Sicon 2023, International Conference on Internet of Things, Big Data and Machine Learning. It will be my honor to invite all the dignitaries to escort to the dais. Well, Albert Einstein said, if we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? It is an occasion like this where we get opportunities to test our knowledge understanding. We look forward to get an exposure about what the best of the brains think about very dynamic issues of Internet of Things, Big Data and Machine Learning. I am really privileged to have the pleasant task of welcoming the distinguished gathering for the conference. On behalf of Computer Science and Engineering Department, Sipna College of Engineering and Technology, I warmly and respectfully welcome to the Chief Guest, Dr. V.R.Mankar sir. We are indeed grateful to you for graciously and readily accepting our invitation, sir. I welcome Conference Chair, Dr. R.N.Awade sir, who is connected with us through the online mode. We are glad about his presence as well. I also welcome our keynote speaker, Dr. Manesh Kokare sir, who is also connected with us through the online mode. A hearty welcome to our principal sir, Dr. S.M.Kherde sir. Let me extend my thanks to Head of Computer Department, Dr. V.K.Shandilya madam, who has always supported us. I also thank Dr. A.A.Bardekar sir, co-convenor of this conference, and Dr. P.A.Tijare sir, organizing secretary of this conference, for providing us such a beautiful and huge platform. I'm also pleased to invite all the committee members, teaching and non-teaching staff. My word of welcome goes next to all the invitees and the participants of this conference. Your presence makes this day a memorable day. Goddess Saraswati is an embodiment of wisdom, knowledge and learning. Believing in the rich Indian tradition, we too will start this inaugural ceremony with the prayers that are offered to the lotus feet of Devi Saraswati. I would like to request all the dignitaries to come forward for lighting the lamp before Ma Saraswati.
कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रामृता या वीणावर दण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्करः प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा.
The fragrance of flowers spread only in the direction of the wind, but the goodness of a person spreads in all directions. Amidst us, we have such an inspiring personality, Dr. V.R.Mankar sir, Joint Director of Technical Education, Regional Office, Amravati, who is also the principal of Government Polytechnic College, Amravati. Sir has battled against all odds and reached the pinnacle of success. We are very fortunate to have him with us this morning as a chief guest. I'd like to request the principal sir of Sipna College of Engineering and Technology, Dr. S.M.Kherde sir, to welcome our chief guest, Dr. V.R.Mankar sir, with a applause. would like to request Head of Computer Science and Engineering Department, Dr. V.K.Shandilya Madam, to welcome our beloved Principal, Dr. S.M.Kherde sir. Thank you, Madam. I request Dr. S.S. Dhande Madam to welcome Dr. M.A. Pool sir, Head of CSE Department, Professor R.N.Awade Institute of Technology and Research, Badmera. Moving on, I would now like to request our Head of Computer Science and Engineering Department, Dr. V.K.Shandilya Madam, who is also the convener of this international conference, to please pass on the introductory remarks on the eve of this inaugural function. Take this opportunity to welcome our today's chief guest, Dr. V.R.Mankar, Joint Director, Technical Education, Regional Office, Amravati. Dr. R.N.Awade, Conference Chair, the PQ Coordinator, VJTI Mumbai, welcome sir. I also welcome today's keynote speaker, Dr. Manesh, Director, Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji, Institute of Engineering and Technology, Vishnupuri, Nanded. Our all-time source of inspiration, respected Principal Sir, Dr. S.M.Kherde Sir. I welcome all the heads of departments, present dignitaries, dean, DPCs, faculty members, and participants to this event. Welcome, one and all. I here just inform you about what the conference is holding for you people, as it is based on the three different technologies, IoT, ML, and the big data, as it is the convergence of these three technologies which is changing the way the businesses are operating today. We need to take some proactive steps to integrate advanced technologies to remain relevant, competitive, and successful. A survey which is conducted by the Deloitte, it is the complex IoT ecosystem, found that 70% of the surveyed companies are working on IoT. This signifies the growing interest of all these companies on the such technologies, and it is the potential to transform the business on operations. According to some another report by the International Data Corporation (IDC), which is the global data sphere, the total amount of data is created, encrypted, captured, replicated is expected to be to reach 175 zettabytes by 2025. It was only 33 zettabytes in 2018. This massive amount of data is large due to the increasing use of IoT devices, which generate a vast amount of data which can't be handled using the traditional processing methods. Here, the smart and seamless integration of these two technologies is creating a new and to gain the valuable insights in the growth of the I also happy to inform you that this conference is in collaboration with the Senior CCI Journal of Cluster Computing. So whatever the selected papers that will also get published in the journal. I'm grateful to all the participants who have joined here today to share their knowledge and experiences with us. Once again, a very warm welcome to all of you, and thank you to all the dignitaries for getting the invitation and coming over here. Thank you. Thank you so much, Madam. I would like to invite our Honorable Principal Sir, Dr. S.M.Kherde Sir, who is Patron of Sicon 2023 on the stage, and would request him to guide the august gathering with his visionary words on this eve of International Conference.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the organizing committee of Sicon 2023, I extend my warm greeting and welcome everyone present for this international conference on IoT, big data, and machine learning. For this inauguration session, I extend warm welcome to the chief guest, Dr. V.R.Mankar, number of milestones Sipna has achieved so far. This is a 24 years of long journey. Around last 7th of July, we are completed after 24 years of existence. This year, we are celebrating our silver jubilee year. There are lots many activities that have been planned. Just to begin with, this is one of the activities that were planned almost 3 months back. There are many milestone achievements at the benchmark stage in engineering education in the Amravati region. As we always say proudly that our engineering programs are accredited. We are going for the next second cycle. We are ISO certified for the 2 people. We are IO accredited. Number of different awards at our project. Some small like we do have the number of sponsored programs, STDC, FDC, workshop, party programs and so on. But small things that was missing, what I always noticed is that we have to have the more number of conferences. And this is really a right step that we are going for the first ever offline international conference in our system. And I request the August members of the faculty from Sipna just take a step forward that here onwards we should have the regular organization. Because such type of the platform, though this time we are organizing in the hybrid mode, but really provide us an opportunity to have the new insight on these different burning issues, different concerns in the internet. All the 3 technologies that have been mentioned is really the hot sticks in the today's market. We know that for the last 3 years, A.I.T. took number of the steps to include this technology, whether it is IoT, ML, big data, or allied so many technologies become a campus. There are lot many specializations that has came even at the undergraduate level. Earlier, this type of the programs were used to be there only specialization in few H.O.D type of the institute at the PG level, but now we do have this one. If you have gone through the recent circular of the A.I.C.T, you must have noticed that A.I.C.T taken the lead that why not we have first type of these programs at the UG level for the working professionals. And they had given us the free hand that you can open this program with a flexible maneuver only for the working professional, and there the intake capacity, even though you will get a 10 admission, you can go away. And that really provides us the real what we refer as the people are interaction. Industry institute linkages or interaction is only feasible when this type of the working professionals are coming. In the today's content, it is so happening that because of the norms and standards laid by the AICTE or the certain desirable outcomes that has been expected by the authorities or approving agencies, we are doing it for the sake of this. There are many people who took the lead of developing the different IoT centers, but many times we are not aware that the things happening next to our door. Like I know, like if you take this one today,
they do have the best laboratories in the rapid prototyping in that one. Recently, I happened to visit our own government engineering college at Amravati, where they are having the state-of-the-art 2 laboratories. I requested even the concerned heads also, and I request all the faculty related to the AI as well as IoT to visit the government engineering college. They do have the industry-sponsored lab. On one is on the IoT, more than 1 CR of investment, and secondly in the instrumentation, drives and control. Both the labs are really work. And we need not to repeat the same infrastructure. We have to go one way ahead. What they do have, what else we can provide. Like in instrumentation, drives and control, I have noticed that most of the kits or the equipment they do have are the pneumatic control. They don't have the much of the things in the hydraulics and others. So why we can't think of this type of the installation at our own campus so that the proper networking can occur. This type of the conferences really, because those who are pursuing the PhD or those who are thinking of giving a new idea or thought to their already conducted research work may give an insight. Many times from this dais I have appealed my own faculty just by saying that it so happens you never know which resource person, which keynote address or which guest speaker give you the new insight to the problem definition on which we are working, and you will get the probable solution of the problem on the hands. So that I always wonder that if I could not have visited the IIT Delhi for the 2 weeks of FDP, probably I could not find out the solution of my problem, what I was thinking during my PhD research. So you never know that this type of the interaction will really give you the very insightful thought to the problem on the hand. When we do have the alliances like the Springer, as the madam told, because today publication matters a lot. Those are the quality publication. The convener as well as the organizing secretary will give you the brief preface, how many papers we have received, how many shortlisted. But I am very happy that all the papers were sent for the peer review, and the Springer team did the first review, and before publishing they are going to have again in-depth review of all the papers. So whatever the contribution we are making will be acknowledged by the quality publication, and it will be open to the public in common. There are so many things, because we know that these are the 3 hot cakes I am mentioning again and again. There is no area, no app which has been not touching to the IoT sphere, or there is no technology where the AI is not making intervention everywhere. Because when we look from the layman perspective, we always find out, mainly the people who use extensively the Instagram or the different reels and on the Facebook, they always wonder is that how this app knows, how this media knows that what is going in my mind, how it is reading, how they are getting the, what I can say, the inputs on which I am looking for. It is all the miracle of AI. We being the technology practitioner, we know what is happening behind it. But it is really a wonder for me, this one. Beside our own family members of blood relation, now we are having the Siri and Alexa at our family members. Because earlier it was happening, we were typing the text, now we are just using the mic for the typing. The same is happening with the Alexa. We don't have the patience even to search or type on this one, right? So whatever the device you are using on the internet platform, OTT is the attraction not to us, but only the very renowned celebrities, the stars of the Bollywoods would like to come on the OTT platform. These are all the contribution of the technology. So really, friends, this is a boom in the market. So many things are happening. People are very serious. Moreover, they are curious. You must know that whenever the Twitter has been taken over, they have changed the logo of this one. Lot of discrimination is taking place in the market. Nobody would like to welcome the new sparrow of Twitter. So the people are so having an involvement in the technology. Probably they may not be knowing what is happening behind the screen, but they want to take the best use of it. And we, being a technocrat, shoulder that responsibility to take this technology to the new spheres. There are many deliberations are going on. To my knowledge, more than 24 papers are going to be presented in the today's 5 different sessions. The convener will tell you the more details on this one. At this opportunity, I once again welcome Pun sir, as well as all the distinguished participants who have joined us in the online mode as well, and I extend my best wishes for the success of this Sicon 2023. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I am profoundly delighted to take an opportunity to introduce our today's chief guest, Dr. V.R.Mankar, sir. Sir is the principal of Government Polytechnic, Amravati. Sir has about 34 years of teaching experience, and sir has published more than 50 papers in international journals and conferences. Sir has also received Best Teacher Award by State of Maharashtra. Rather, I must say sir has received so many awards. Sir has many achievements to his credits as well. But considering the time constraint, I have read a few highlights. So heavy applause for the chief guest is much needed. I now request our Honorable Principal, Dr. S.M.Kherde, sir, to please felicitate our today's chief guest, Dr. V.R.Mankar, sir, with a shawl, Shri and memento. Thank you. We are very proud to welcome you, sir. I request Dr. V.R.Mankar, sir, to please guide the august gathering.
Good morning, friends. Today we are inaugurating the International Conference on Internet of Things, Big Data and Machine Learning in your campus, Sipna College of Engineering and Technology. On the dais, we have got Principal of the Institute, Dr. S.M.Kherde, one of my closest friends, Chief Patron, Chairman of this society, Jagadishbhau Gupta sir, Keynote speaker, Shri Manesh Kokare sir, Conference Chair, Dr. R.N.Awade sir, Convenor Shandilya madam, Co-convenor Berde sir, Organizing Secretary P.A.Tijare sir, and Sawalkar sir. And in front, so many people are sitting which are well known to me as my friends also. All honorable faculty of this institute and the delegates. Today, I am feeling glad to be amongst you on the inaugural session of this conference. I am carrying this booklet. Don't misunderstand me that I will be covering this entire booklet from first page to last page. So I will be very brief on this occasion. Somebody has said that the technology is the two-edged weapon and it can be used conveniently for the welfare of mankind as well as the other, destruction of mankind also. By the use of this technology, we can generate so many resources, so many facilities, so many applications which are meaningful to the human society. And the other side of it, you know it better. So nothing is to be talked about it. First of all, let me congratulate the principal of this institute then convener of this workshop and co-convener and the faculty for organizing this big event in your campus, that is International Conference on Internet of Things and Big Data and Machine Learning. As Madam has introduced, this being a very hot cake in the technological field, and you are all aware that these applications or the applications of on this field, they are being used in several corners of the society for their say you can say for the human usage, and we are trying to involve or trying to apply the new and emerging technologies for the welfare of the society. As far as this institute is concerned, Sipna College of Engineering is a well-known institute. You have almost, your establishment is from 1999, and you are completing almost 24 years of your services. And next year, you are going to, next year or this year, you are celebrating your silver jubilee year. And this is your starting program, or acha, you are starting this silver jubilee celebrations with this international conference. I wish you best for the celebrations of coming year for several activities. And as far as I am concerned, as a joint director of this Amravati region, I am coming across the reputation of several institutions. I know what is going on in their campus. The performance of this institute seems to be far, far better. The students are being treated in a very good manner. They are being given a proper input. The students, they are more academically, they are more ready in academic sense. They are technologically perfect, and the placement of this institute seems to be better as compared to other institutions also. So the entire faculty teaching in this campus deserves a word of applause. I really congratulate all of them for their dedicated efforts for the development of their students' academic and the entire rather developing this institute of a higher repute. As far as I am concerned, I have carried out this booklet which says something about national education policy. I can see that board from here. It is reading something national education policy from engineering perspective. As a joint director of this region, I have to propagate the ideas which are related to national education policy, and let us try to get ready to face the challenges which are coming in coming years, we can say. We have to get ready for accepting the challenges of this new policy. We have to set up our minds for accepting the steps which are needed for implementation of this educational policy. In brief, I will be just touching the different aspects of this. You all know that Maharashtra Task Force on Implementation of NEP, they have submitted one report under the chairmanship of Mashelkar sir. This task force has given some recommendations, and these recommendations, as you all know, they are needed to be considered, and they are needed to be implemented in their campuses. This paradigm shift in this educational field, it is proposing some of the changes, and these changes are related to so many fields. This national education policy, it is basically allowing us to rethink reimagine and reinvent the higher education. Here I am using the word higher education and you may be confused, sir, we are the technical institution. Now, we are talking of the concept of these cluster institutions, wherein our engineering college may be associated with other institutions, which may be a science institution or maybe an arts institution or maybe a commerce education giving institution. So in that concept, we are forming the cluster of these institutions and we have to revamp our procedures so that the student can take up the subject of his interest and can fetch the degree in the related areas. So the several concepts, one of them is restructuring. There might be new universities coming up, maybe the unitary universities, maybe cluster universities, or maybe degree awarding colleges. You may need to restructure your current curriculums from 3 years to 4 years duration. If for our engineering, we do have this for engineering course. In that case, we will have to go for this sandwich programs, which may be offering B degree at one stage, maybe MTech degree at some other stage, or maybe a PhD degree at lateral stage. We do have the concept of academic banker of credits. You are all well known to this concept, but we have to allow the students to take up the subjects of his interest. He has to study the subjects of his interest and he has to attain the degree from the parent institution where he is going to complete more than 50% of his credits. The another concept would be the curriculum framework. Herein, we will have to go for multidisciplinary UG and PG courses, maybe doctoral and postdoctoral programs. Therein, we will have to think of some renovations or some modifications in teaching learning process, assessment and evaluation. We will have to accept this choice-based credit system, and one of them would be we will have to keep more focus, we will have to give more focus on research, innovation, and we will have to come up with a research and innovation council which may be working statewide, maybe region-wise, maybe at university level. The another important component that deals with the teacher education. We all the time say that our teachers are incompetent to deliver something. In that sense, we will have to deal with this concept and we will have to make our teachers more competent so that they can pass on the information to the students in right spirit and in proper format. Then next shift would be in governance. This governance related shift is related to management side, so we will not be discussing much about it. Another would be we will have to improve upon the present scenario as far as digital education is concerned. We will have to make our systems more prominent, and we will have to allow the students to have the access to so many digital education systems. For that, we may need to provide free digital devices and provide a good amount of infrastructure. We will have to provide free access to the digital learning resources and so on. Then another would be we need to focus on research and vocational and professional education. This is the concept well understood by each one of us. So what quality aspects we can deal with, that we'll have to think of, and we'll have to be in tune with the requirements of NEP 2020. Another would be inclusion and equity, languages and arts, and finance. So in coming years, national education policy, its challenges, our readiness to accept the challenges, and our orientation to these requirements. So this could be the areas of say interest of the national education policy or the promoters of this particular education policy. In that sense, we need to get ready for this accepting this kind of challenge. So in that sense, I will request you all to please go through the documents related to this NEP. There was one meeting wherein one question was asked by our director. How many teachers know or how many teachers have gone through this particular document? Out of the gathering of some 500 people, only 10-15 they raised their hands and others were silent on this issue. So I will be requesting you, being the part of this education system, it is our duty to get ready, get the know-how of this particular requirements, and let us be aware about this NEP document. So this is one of the most important aspect. I just wanted to convey you this particular thing, this aspect, this concept to you people, and it is very much required to revamp our education system in tune with the new educational policy. Afterwards, one message to all teachers. बरेच आपण असं म्हणतोय की आपण टीचर लोक जे आहोत, टीचर लोकांनी काय केलं पाहिजे, विद्यार्थ्यांसमक्ष तो कसा असला पाहिजे. मी फक्त तुम्हाला इथे एकच सांगेल की आपण लोकांनी बेस्ट टीचर हा जो एक कन्सेप्ट आहे, बेस्ट टीचर हा जो एक कन्सेप्ट आहे, तिकडे थोडंसं आपण एक लक्ष देऊया. आता बेस्ट टीचर हा कसा असावा, मॅडमने सांगितलं काहीतरी बेस्ट टीचर अवॉर्ड सरांना भेटलं, तुम्ही लोकांनी टाळ्या पण वाजवल्या, परंतु हे सगळं मिळवायसाठी आपल्याला त्या प्रोफाईलपर्यंत यावं लागतं आणि त्यासाठी बरंच काही करावं लागतं. हे करत असताना ऑल ऑफ ए सडन यावर्षी मला ते पाहिजेच म्हणून मला भेटलंच पाहिजे असं ते होऊ शकत नाही. त्याच्यासाठी मागच्या काही वर्षांची तपस्या लागते, सिन्सिअरिटी लागते, हार्डवर्क लागतं आणि आपला असं फोकस्ड असा अप्रोच लागतो. आणि त्या सर्वांमध्ये जेव्हा आपण विद्यार्थी हा केंद्रबिंदू मानतो आहे, त्या विद्यार्थ्याला आपल्याला काय काय पाहिजे आहे, आपण त्याला ते देण्यासाठी जर सक्षम असू तरच आपल्याला काहीतरी रेकॉग्निशन आपल्या ग्रुपमध्ये मिळू शकतं आणि अशा पद्धतीने आपलं अवॉर्ड जे आहेत ते आपल्याला मिळू शकतात. आता हे सगळं जर मिळवायचं असेल तर तुम्ही लोकांनी बेस्ट टीचर हा जो कन्सेप्ट आहे, त्याच्या ज्या काही रिक्वायरमेंट्स आहेत, त्याच्या ज्या काही कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक्स आहेत, त्या फक्त नजरेसमोर आणायच्या किंवा आपण त्या विद्यार्थ्याच्या शूजमध्ये राहायचं, त्या स्टेजला राहायचं आणि आपल्या रिक्वायरमेंट समोरच्या टीचरकडून काय आहे हे एकदा आपल्याला कुठेतरी नोट करून ठेवा. आणि ते नोट केल्यानंतर जर आपल्याला असं वाटलं की यातली ही रिक्वायरमेंट आपण फुलफिल करत नाही, आपल्यामध्ये ती सवय नाही, आपण विद्यार्थ्यांना हे देऊ शकत नाही, त्या सगळ्या गोष्टी तुम्ही इन्कल्केट करा आणि आपल्यामध्ये त्या डेव्हलप करण्याचा प्रयत्न करा, जेणेकरून आपण स्वतःचा एक चांगला टीचर असा घडवू शकू आणि विद्यार्थ्यांना काहीतरी कन्स्ट्रक्टिव्ह असं देऊ शकू. जेव्हा मी एक PhDचा विद्यार्थी असेल, जेव्हा मी माझ्या गाईडला भेटायला जाणार, माझ्या रिक्वायरमेंट आहे, माझी इच्छा आहे की सरांनी मला इमिजिएट अटेंड केलं पाहिजे, मी ज्या विषयावर त्यांना मार्गदर्शन मागतो आहे ते त्यांनी दिलं पाहिजे, किंवा माझ्या ज्या अडचणी असेल त्या सोडवायसाठी त्यांनी पूर्ण मदत केली पाहिजे, किंवा आणखी माझ्या ज्या काही अडचणी असेल, रेफरन्स मटेरियल असेल, पुस्तके असतील किंवा आणखी एखादा डिफिकल्ट टॉपिक असेल, त्याच्या विषयावर त्यांनी वेळोवेळी मला मार्गदर्शन केलं पाहिजे. अगदी ह्याच अपेक्षा तुमच्या विद्यार्थ्यांना तुमच्याकडून असतात, त्या आपण खरोखरच फुलफिल करतो का हे आपण पहिल्यांदा बघितलं पाहिजे. आणि त्या पद्धतीनं टीचर लोकांनी आपली इन्साईट डेव्हलप करत स्वतःमध्ये बदल हा घडून आणला पाहिजे आणि स्वतःचा चांगला टीचर कसा होईल इकडं लक्ष द्यायला पाहिजे. आता आम्ही गव्हर्नमेंट सिस्टीममध्ये काम करतो, टीचर लोकांच्या बऱ्याच अडचणी असतात. त्या अडचणी लक्षात घेता त्या अडचणी प्रायव्हेट यंत्रणेमध्ये नाही, इथल्या अडचणी वेगळ्या आहेत, आमच्या अडचणी वेगळ्या आहेत. ह्या अडचणी जरी असल्या, प्रत्येक कॅम्पसमध्ये काही ना काहीतरी लूपहोल्स असले तरीही आपलं जे मेन इंटेन्शन आहे, विद्यार्थ्यांना आपण जास्तीत जास्त कसं युटिलिटी प्रूव्ह करू शकू, त्यांच्यासाठी आपण जास्त कसं उपयोगी पडू शकू, या पद्धतीने आपण काम केलं पाहिजे. विद्यार्थ्यांना वेळोवेळी ज्या काही अडचणी असेल त्या सोडवण्यासाठी आपण नेहमी तत्पर असलं पाहिजे. नाहीतर 10 ते 6 असा जो माइंडसेट आपला, त्याच्यामध्ये जर आपण स्वतःला वाहून घेतलं तर आपलं जे स्वतःचं सेल्फ डेव्हलपमेंट आहे तिथेही काहीतरी आपण क्वेश्चन मार्क तयार करू शकतो. तर थोडंसं आपल्या टीचर लोकांनी आपल्या जे काही होरायझन्स आहे त्या थोड्याशा अशा वाईड ठेवायच्यात आणि आपल्याला येणाऱ्या काळामध्ये जे चॅलेंजेस आहेत त्याचा विचार करायचा आहे. नुसतं आपलं ॲकॅडमिक्स तो एक फोकस ठेवायचाच आहे, परंतु त्याच्यासोबत आणखी काय काय लागतं त्याचाही विचार करत सर्वांगीण दृष्टीनं विद्यार्थ्याचा विकास होईल अशा पद्धतीचं आपलं त्याच्यासोबत इंटरॅक्शन डेव्हलप करण्यासाठी आपण सर्वांनी तयार असलं पाहिजे. तर सांगायचं तात्पर्य हे, मी इथे आल्यानंतर तुम्हाला काय म्हणतात त्याला NEPसाठी एक काहीतरी तुम्ही लोकांनी स्वतःला तयार केलं पाहिजे हे सांगण्याचा प्रयत्न केला. या यंत्रणेमध्ये आपण एक चांगला टीचर म्हणून काय केलं पाहिजे हे पण एक सांगण्याचा प्रयत्न केला. तुम्ही सर्वजण इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेजचे प्राध्यापक मंडळी आहात. तसं म्हटलं जाते इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेज प्लॅटफॉर्म जो आहे तो थोडासा ॲकॅडमिकली हायर साईडला असतो आणि चांगले ॲकॅडमिक्स असणारी मंडळीच इथे असतात. जे कन्सेप्ट आहे ते खरे ठरतील असे प्रयत्न सगळ्यांकडून व्हायला पाहिजेत आणि याचा फायदा जो आहे स्टुडंट कम्युनिटीला व्यवस्थित झाला पाहिजे, ही काळजी प्रत्येकाने घ्यायची. कुठल्याही कॅम्पसबद्दल जर बोलायचं झालं, आजही आपल्यासमोर NIT हे एक नाव आलं किंवा IIT हे एक नाव आलं तर त्या कॉलेजचा जो काही ठसा आहे, त्याच्या कॉलेजचं काही इम्प्रेशन आहे सोसायटीमध्ये ते वेगळं आहे. These institutions are very well known for their top level academics, नाही का. तिथे खूप सारे फंड्स आहेत, खूप सारे रिसर्च आहे, हा विषय वेगळा. परंतु त्या संस्थेचं ॲकॅडमिक्स चांगलं आहे. ॲकॅडमिक्स चांगलं असल्यामुळे तिथले विद्यार्थी चांगले निघतात आहे, त्यांना प्लेसमेंट खूप चांगलं मिळते आहे, म्हणून या संस्थांकडे लोकांचं अट्रॅक्शन आहे वाढते. तसंच आपल्या कॅम्पसमध्ये, आपल्या अमरावती रिजनमध्ये अशा संस्था उभ्या व्हाव्यात असं माझे पण इच्छा आहे. मी काही दिवसपर्यंत पुण्याला 4 वर्षापर्यंत काम केलं. तुम्ही लोक बरेचदा त्या पुण्याला जाऊन आलेले असाल. अजूनही आपला इथला अमरावती रिजनमधला विद्यार्थी आहे, अमरावतीच्या ज्या काही 5 जिल्हे आहेत त्याच्यामधला विद्यार्थी आहे, पहिला प्रिफरन्स तो पुण्याच्या संस्थेला देतो. हा जो प्रश्न आहे इकडं आपण थोडंसं लक्ष दिलं पाहिजे, नाही का. आपला विद्यार्थी, आपल्या भागातला विद्यार्थी पुण्यामध्ये जातो कशाला? पुण्यामध्ये जातो तर जातो, परंतु तिथली फी जी आहे आपल्या संस्थेमध्ये जेवढ्या फीज आहे त्याच्यापेक्षा जास्त फी आहे. तिथे राहण्याचा जो खर्च आहे तोही जास्त आहे. त्यानंतर तो घरापासून दूर आहे, तरी विद्यार्थी तिकडे तो जातो आहे. बरेच आपण वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस ब्रेन ड्रेन, म्हणजे आपला इंडियातला विद्यार्थी US ला जातो आहे. US ला जातो आहे म्हणजे का, तिथे ज्या काही सर्व्हिस कंडिशन असेल, काही आणखी काय असेल, तो अट्रॅक्टेड आहे, तिकडे जातो आहे. अगदी त्याच पद्धतीनं दिस इज अ लोकल ब्रेन ड्रेन फेनॉमिनन. आणि आपल्या अमरावतीचा विद्यार्थी पुण्याला जातो आहे, सगळा पैसा घेऊन जातो आहे, सगळे तिकडे काय म्हणतात समृद्धी घेऊन जातो आहे. त्याला रोखायसाठी या कॅम्पसमध्ये कुठले प्रयत्न होऊ शकतात इकडे आपण लक्ष देतो. आपला विद्यार्थी आहे, त्याला पुण्यामध्ये जे एज्युकेशन अपेक्षित आहे ते आपण इथे देऊ शकतो का? संस्थांनी थोडासा त्यांचा जो काही व्ह्यू पॉईंट आहे असा थोडा बदलवला पाहिजे. याच्यामुळे होईल काय, आपला विद्यार्थी इथे जर थांबला, तुम्हा सर्वांना आणखी एक कन्सेप्ट माहिती आहे, बरेचसे लोक पुण्यामध्ये जाऊन आलेले आहेत, तिथे काम पण केलेलं आहे. तिथे काम करणारी मंडळी कोण आहे? मॅक्सिमम विदर्भातले टीचर्स आहेत. कुठल्याही कॉलेजमध्ये जा, विदर्भातले शिक्षक मंडळी आहे, आपलेच मित्रमंडळी आहे. ते जाऊन तिथे शिक्षकांना आपल्याच विद्यार्थ्यांना शिकवतात आणि पुण्याचं नाव मोठं करतात आहे. आपल्याला अमरावतीचं नाव मोठं करायचं आहे, आपल्या अकोल्याचं नाव मोठं झालं पाहिजे. त्यासाठी अशा संस्था आपल्या रिजनमध्ये डेव्हलप व्हायला पाहिजे. ही आपली मला वाटतं खेरडे सर आणि आपली टीम यांची ही जबाबदारी आहे. या पद्धतीनं काम होणं गरजेचं आहे. तर इथे फक्त मला जो काही एक इनडायरेक्ट मेसेज द्यायचा होता तो देण्याचा मी प्रयत्न केला. जास्त बोलणे हा कार्यक्रम नको. शेवटी तुम्हा सर्वांना माहिती आहे स्वामी विवेकानंद एक वाक्य म्हणून गेले. त्यांचं वाक्य आहे, एज्युकेशन इज द मॅनिफेस्टेशन ऑफ परफेक्शन. काय म्हणतात ते? एज्युकेशन इज द मॅनिफेस्टेशन ऑफ परफेक्शन विच इज ऑलरेडी प्रेझेंट इन द मॅन. अर्थ काय? जर एखाद्या माणसामध्ये जे काही परफेक्शन असायला पाहिजे ते जर एक्सप्लोअर करायचं आहे, बाहेर काढायचं आहे, त्याचं माध्यम हे एज्युकेशन आहे. आपण सगळे एज्युकेशन संस्थांमध्ये काम करणारे मंडळी आहोत, टीचर मंडळी आहोत. तर आपल्यासमोर जे टार्गेट आहे आपला विद्यार्थी, त्याला परफेक्टनेस कसा येईल या अनुषंगानं त्याला एज्युकेट करणं ही आपली जबाबदारी आहे. त्यानंतर डॉक्टर A.P.J. अब्दुल कलाम त्यांचं एक वाक्य आहे, टेक्नॉलॉजी ऑफ टुडे डिसाइड द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ द नेशन. काय म्हणतात ते? टेक्नॉलॉजी ऑफ टुडे डिसाइड्स द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ द नेशन. जर आपल्या भारताला महासत्ता बनवायचं असेल तर त्याच्यासाठी टेक्नॉलॉजीचा ध्यास घेणं याच्याशिवाय पर्याय नाही. म्हणून आपण सगळेजण इंजिनिअरिंग साईडशी रिलेटेड आहोत, टेक्नॉलॉजीशी रिलेटेड आहोत. आपल्याला भरपूर काही इथे करता येणं शक्य आहे आणि आपलं जे काही कॉन्ट्रिब्युशन असेल ते भारताला महासत्ता होण्यासाठी कुठेतरी कोणत्या तरी फॉर्ममध्ये कामी पडलं पाहिजे असा प्रत्येकाने ध्यास घ्यायचा आहे. आणि आपल्या भारताला महासत्ता बनवण्यासाठी आपलं काय योगदान राहू शकते असा प्रश्न स्वतःला विचारून त्या पद्धतीने काम करावा. आणि आपण सर्वांनी या कामी आपलं योगदान देऊन भारताला महासत्ता बनवण्यासाठी खरोखरच योगदान देण्याचा प्रयत्न करावा. त्यासाठी टीमवर्क असेल, विद्यार्थ्यांची मदत असेल, त्यांना डेव्हलपमेंट असेल, हे सगळं करायचं. आणि आपल्या कॅम्पसचं नाव आणखी कसं उंच जाईल, आपल्या संस्थेचा प्रोफाईल कसा आणखी दुरुस्त होईल याकडे सर्वांनी लक्ष द्यायचं आहे. प्राचार्यांनी खूप सारं सांगितलं. इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेजमध्ये त्या 2 लॅब्स आहेत, खरोखर चांगल्या आहेत. त्याचं इनॉग्रेशन आम्ही मंत्री महोदयांच्या हाताने केलेलं होतं. त्यांनी जे प्रेझेंटेशन तिथे केलं खरोखरच सुंदर आहे. विद्यार्थ्यांना टेक्नॉलॉजी स्वतःच्या पद्धतीने शिकायला तिथे स्कोप आहे. असे सेंटर्स, असे लॅबॉरेटरीज, अशा फॅसिलिटीज जर आपल्या कॅम्पसमध्ये इंडस्ट्रीच्या सहभागाने जर होत असेल तर नथिंग गुड लाईक इट. म्हणून अशा पद्धतीचं जे लोकांचं कॉन्ट्रिब्युशन या पद्धतीनं अपेक्षित आहे. सर्वांनी प्रयत्न करणं गरजेचं आहे. सरते शेवटी मला इथे आमचे मित्र, या संस्थेतील फॅकल्टी, या सर्वांनी मला इथे 2 शब्द बोलण्याची संधी दिली. जास्त वेळ न घेतलेला बरा म्हणून मी इथे आता माझ्या शब्दांना इथे विराम देतो. तुम्ही मला बोलवलं त्याबद्दल धन्यवाद व्यक्त करतो. तसेच येणाऱ्या काही तासांमध्ये इथे जे डेलिगेशन्स होतील त्यांचं प्रेझेंटेशन चांगल्या प्रकारे होईल. त्यांच्यामधून जे काही कन्सेप्ट आहे ते सर्वांना मिळतील आणि आपलेही जे काही नॉलेज आहे ते जरासं वृद्धिंगत होईल. त्यामधून काहीतरी आपल्या रिसर्चच्या आयडिया मिळू शकतील. असं एक थोडंसं प्रत्येकानं जरासं ॲक्सेप्टेबिलिटीच्या पॉईंट ऑफ व्ह्यू तयार राहावं. आणि या वन डे कॉन्फरन्सचा सर्वांनी स्वतःसाठी अतिशय चांगला उपयोग करून घ्यावा असा एक मी इथे आशावाद व्यक्त करतो. माझ्या शब्दांना विराम देतो. थँक्यू.
Thank you so much, sir. That was indeed motivating and extremely informative. We are so honored and privileged to have you among us as team dignitaries. It is my proud privilege to introduce you all to our today's conference chair, Dr. R.N.Awade, sir. Sir is Professor at Department of Electrical Engineering, VJTI, Mumbai. Sir has 25 publications in international journals, 23 publications in international conference and 3 in national conference to his credit. His active research areas are biomedical signal processing, artificial intelligence, and machine learning ad hoc wireless network. Sir has many achievements to his credit, but considering the time constraint, I have read a few highlights. Unfortunately, due to certain technical issues, Sir couldn't connect to us at this moment. Award of Appreciation is an ideal platform to reward efforts of students. It is an effort to specially acknowledge their hard work, perseverance, and precision. Our students have shown excellence in innovative and creative design skills. I request our chief guest to felicitate our students with memento. I request our sir to felicitate Anuradha Vidare, a student of final year computer science and engineering. I request sir to felicitate. Yes, sir. I request sir to felicitate Samruddhi Tatte, a student of final year computer science and engineering. Our next student is Anay Pund, a student of third year computer science and engineering. And the next student is Rishikesh Charjan, who is a third year computer science and engineering student. These students have really worked very hard and they have shown their excellence in all the aspects. Ladies and gentlemen, your presence made this day a memorable day. Thank you for listening, for inspiration, for encouraging, for being here, and most importantly, for giving your time and making your presence. With the permission of the chair, I would like to declare the International Conference Sicon 2023 has been inaugurated. Thank you so much and have a great day ahead. There is an announcement for the participants. Further session and presentations will take place here only. So I request all the participants to be here only for offline presentations.